Welcome to our series of film and gaming events. CyberHub Trust is pleased to have been able to present these events and introduce these important people to the students and show the variety of careers that they can have in cyber and digital technology, but particularly within the film and gaming industry.
I think teenagers everywhere are almost exactly the same. They are trying to define themselves, they're trying to figure out what they don't want, or they're trying to figure out what they do want. They're looking, or everyone's wanting them to look into their future and make some decisions and make some plans, and it can be rather daunting. So I think what's great about this is that this makes the future sound pretty great. And what's wonderful about the world we live in today is that so much work is remote. It doesn't really matter where you live. Your opportunities can be from any place.
We've also had input from Joel Derrick, who runs a company called MetaLVX, and they are working at the cutting edge of gaming technology, Epic software, Unreal Engine, and they're blending that work with the filmmaking work. So you'll see that type of thing in Mandalorian or Star Wars and many of the other movies which they're working on now. And the youngsters here have been exposed to that. We've been showing them how they make movies using this technology and the various different careers that they can build for themselves.
Hi, my name is Joel Derrick, and I'm the director and CEO of MetaLVX. We are a team of folks that work with the Unreal Engine in virtual production and in story development. We do content for film and television. Much of it might look like really robust and really cool game cinematics, but the same technology that we're working with is the same technology that you would see in Game of Thrones or in The Mandalorian.
Definitely, I think there's a wide range of backgrounds here and students from different courses, and it's not all about being techie to get into cyber. For me, when I first joined the police, we had one computer for the whole shift and we all had to take it in turns. I didn't even have an email address. So it was massive change of education really on IT and what's available. And I'm not techie, but it's something that you can learn and help people, hopefully.
What's been fascinating today is that the conversations and the discussions and the videos and things have all attracted completely different people. So I had the opportunity to watch the audience, and there were people who would kind of maybe not be so interested in something, and then suddenly a video would come on, or Kristin would say something, and it would just be absolutely fascinating to watch faces. And I think the biggest thing has been the different careers and opportunities that have come out of this. And you can't see now, but the buzz that's going on in the room as people are going round talking and asking questions to the various people who've spoken this morning. For young people at 16, 17 to do that, people often don't realise that's really quite something. And the sound of the buzz that's going on behind me is just amazing, absolutely amazing. It's been great.
This morning has just been fantastic, really inspirational. The fact that we're now bringing industry experts out there and actually showing that these opportunities really do exist out there. It's not just what you're studying in college, it's not just what you're learning on your course. It's actually showing there's a tangible output to it, there's something there waiting at the end of it for you.
It's really encouraging seeing that you're actually telling people that cyber and cybersecurity, it's not all about just sitting in front of a computer. All the other opportunities like games design, film design, it's great that young people are seeing the whole picture.
Volume, oh my god, that's amazing! I didn't even know that was a thing, which is embarrassing. Like, you can submerge yourself in whatever world it is that you're in. You know, you're not worrying about locations anymore. You know, it's instantaneous. You can be like they were on a boat and then suddenly you're in the Sahara. And, you know, using 360 technology to be able to really submerge actors in that environment, it means they can act better and, you know, it's more real to the audience.
I think this event is brilliant, collaborating between creative and film and media arts with cybersecurity to bring in a different perspective to young people. It's been fun listening to all the speakers. I think it's also brilliant that we bring public, academia and private partnerships together for a true meaningful experience with young people, and they can hear and listen to people give their sort of real life experiences. So brilliant, yeah. Well done to CyberHub Trust and Matthew Bolton College for bringing that to the limelight.
Bird College is a pillar of the community. It's a real asset to our community in so many ways, whether it be in this particular field or whether it be in engineering, right across the piece. So it's a real fantastic asset for our community.
Like other events I've been to, but particularly here, really energetic, really high energy. Great engagement from everyone involved, particularly the young people in the audience. I think what's really brought it to life as well was great use of, we've seen lots of videos that really makes it clear to people what the different things are, different careers they can pursue. So I think those are some of the highlights that I've seen.
One of the incredible things about young people is they have no barriers when they start being creative, and that's what I think they're all beginning to realise. So fantastic.
I think it's really good, and I think for the fact that you've brought different industries in, different roles that are in those industries. So we've got level 1 learners right the way up to second year degree and BA students involved in it, from makeup artists, moving image, photographers. So actually it just sees that scope of what they do in the classroom, there's a real world they can put it into, or how to enhance those skills for different opportunities.
I think the biggest thing for me, just looking at what you guys are doing today, is it's really great to be able to give youngsters the opportunity to see what's out there. I think that's probably the biggest thing, because often you study stuff at college, but you don't really see the practical application of what you're studying. And I think to be able to see what's going on in the industry, and also just the rate that technology is actually moving, I think for the guys today is really exciting. So I think that's one of the best things you guys have done here.
It's been really great to be here. It's great to see the turnout from the students and see how passionate they are about kind of seeing their own future and kind of seizing opportunities. I think it is great that you've got such a range of people from different industries, different companies here today kind of sharing their experience, and I think that's a really important thing to hear as a young person, to actually know kind of what opportunities exist for you and what you could do in your future.
And we actually discussed with the game students who are still sitting here, the crossover between film and game now, the game environments they make, now they're making them in Unreal Engine in film. So yeah, it's been really interesting for them. They need work experience, and this is perfect.
If you're going to speak to young people, films and games are probably two of the most engaging, appealing and engaging topics. And I think what was nice was that you didn't just kind of show the kind of sexy element, finished product. You actually showed the jobs and the opportunities of how you can create that finished media picture. So a lot of people are like the end user, either in the cinema or playing the game in their home, but a lot of people don't understand the mechanics and the opportunities of making those two things, the film and the game. And I think you did it really well of showing the kind of jobs and opportunities in the background, which I wasn't even aware of myself.
I think it's fantastic. I think what I do like is that the way it's allowing our students to connect their studies to what's going to happen in the future. I love the way you're starting to diversify in their careers, so they don't feel pigeonholed to go down one route or another. You've got a wonderful range of technological advancements they can make and take advantage of, which is fantastic. And it gives them a vision of what they can do, so you're not limited by what you know, and that's some of the things that you're bringing, which is fantastic.